Good evening, you're watching 7 at 7. I'm Preeti Chaudhary. Modi 3.0 budget has triggered a massive political war. With budget bonanza declared for NDA allies Andhra and Bihar, the opposition is up in arms against what it calls a politically biased budget.
The opposition is up in arms against Budget 2024. India Bloc MPs staged a protest outside Parliament, claiming that the opposition states had been ignored.
बजट कम, चपत ज़्यादा लग रहा है. बजट के साथ चपत लगा दी गई है और खासकर उत्तर प्रदेश के लोग निराश हैं क्योंकि जिस तरीके से उत्तर प्रदेश देख रहा था कि उत्तर प्रदेश को सबसे ज़्यादा लाभ मिलेगा, भेदभाव नहीं होगा क्योंकि डबल इंजन की सरकार है वहाँ, दिल्ली में भी उनकी है, यूपी में भी वही है, लेकिन इधर कुछ देखने को नहीं मिल रहा है.
The budget, the government of India has not considered our request, which were made during pre-budget discussion.
प्रधानमंत्री सरकार बचाओ योजना कल घोषित की है, यूनियन बजट नहीं था वो. वैसे ही प्रधानमंत्री महाराष्ट्र विरोधी योजना कल बजट में दिखाई दी. जब महाराष्ट्र 10 साल से जब से भारतीय जनता पार्टी आई है, महाराष्ट्र को कुछ नहीं मिला है.
Inside Parliament too, political fireworks exploded. There was massive sloganeering in both the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha, with the Congress leading the charge against the Modi government. But Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman hit back.
ना तमिलनाडु को मिला, ना केरला को मिला, ना कर्नाटक को मिला, ना महाराष्ट्र को मिला, किसी स्टेट को कुछ नहीं, दिल्ली को नहीं दिया, तो मैं कितने गिनूं, ओडिशा को कुछ नहीं दिया, तो ऐसा बजट मैं कभी नहीं देखा.
Congress party has been in power for a very long time in this country. They presented so many different budgets and they would know clearly that in every budget you don't get an opportunity to name every state of this country. I would challenge the Congress party for all the budget speeches that they've delivered, that in each of the budget speeches, have they named every state of this country? This is an outrageous allegation.
Coalition means cooperation. Coalition means collaboration. Coalition means cohesion. But after yesterday, one thing is very clear, sir. That coalition means appeasement and compensation.
Even yesterday, the TMC questioned the budget, saying, oh, nothing has been given to Bengal. Let me just highlight the fact that the several schemes given by Honorable Prime Minister in the last 10 years have not even been implemented in West Bengal. Health insurance. And you have the audacity to ask me now? Bengal should correct its course.
The opposition alleges that the Modi 3.0 budget is a budget to save the Prime Minister's chair, or Kursi Bachao budget. The showdown has set the tone for the monsoon session of Parliament. With Piyush Mishra and Rahul Gautam in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
Well, the allies clearly seem to have got their pound of fiscal flesh, but on the other hand, you've had the opposition now attacking the government, saying that basically this was what they call an appeasement budget or a Kursi Bachao budget. Piyush Mishra is joining us live with the latest. Piyush, take us through on what really happened on the floor of the Parliament. The opposition or the India Alliance now has a cohesive floor plan to attack the government on the issue of budget, which will carry on in days to come as well. How does the government, the Treasury benches, plan to counter that?
Well, certainly, Preeti, like you rightly mentioned, that yes, it is going to continue for coming few days also as the opposition continues to mount pressure over the government, claiming that it is a discriminatory budget, but the government has also said that it is talking about each and every part of the state, not only what the opposition is claiming. In fact, Nirmala Sitharaman had also said that what Congress party is saying is completely outrageous, but we also saw as to how the entire India Alliance today in the morning had also protested in front of Makar Dwar against the budget, claiming it's discriminatory. They also said that it is a budget for AB, which means Andhra and Bihar. But the parties like TDP and JDU are also saying that why couldn't Congress party or the other alliance partners of India Alliance, they get the same special package for Andhra or Bihar when they were in the power. So we are now seeing how the blame game continues to take place. But at one side, BJP continues to claim that it's the best budget for not only Andhra and Bihar, but for across the country. On the other side, the opposition continues to mount pressure over the government, saying that it's a discriminatory budget.
All right, discriminatory or otherwise, expect fireworks on the floor of the parliament, especially in days to come as well. Meanwhile, it's an all-out war between Andhra's erstwhile chief minister and the current chief minister. Jagan Mohan Reddy is protesting in the national capital. He's taken the fight to Jantar Mantar against alleged increase in political violence in Andhra Pradesh. Jagan demands action against Chandrababu Naidu. Meanwhile, several top leaders of the India Alliance joined Jagan's protest in solidarity. Question being, is YSRCP looking at aligning with the India bloc?
Jagan Mohan Reddy has brought his fight against TDP to Delhi. The former Andhra Chief Minister staged a symbolic protest in the national capital against the Naidu government, citing the spike in political violence in the state. Jagan lashed out at TDP, demanding intervention by the central government while leading a 5-hour agitation at Jantar Mantar.
More than 1,000 cases of assault, vandalism taking place. More than 2,700 families were forced to leave their villages. And even now, cops, rather than giving protection to the villagers of the opposite party, are asking those villagers to go out of the village.
But what grabbed eyeballs was the political messaging involved. Joining Jagan during his protest were a slew of India bloc leaders. The first to meet Jagan was Akhilesh Yadav, who joined the stir and expressed his solidarity with Jagan's fight.
जो तस्वीरें और जो वीडियो देखने को मिल रहा है कि जब से सरकार में आए हैं कि उन्होंने दूसरे लोग जो पॉलिटिकल लोग हैं उनके साथ अन्याय करना शुरू किया है। जो जनप्रतिनिधि रहे हैं, जो इलेक्टेड मेंबर्स रहे हैं, उन पे भी जानलेवा हमला करना, ये कहीं भी स्वस्थ लोकतंत्र में और स्वस्थ लोकतंत्र का परिचय नहीं हो सकता है।
And then a slew of other opposition leaders followed. Sanjay Raut, Priyanka Chaturvedi, Arvind Sawant met Jagan too.
In 46 days after the changing the government, 40-45 दिनों में इस प्रकार का पॉलिटिकल रिवेंज लिया जाता है और इस प्रकार से लिया जाता है। कार्यकर्ताओं के हाथ पांव तोड़े जाते हैं, कार्यकर्ताओं की खून की नदियां बहाई जाती है। ये मैं पहली बार देख रहा हूँ।
Several other leaders too met Jagan, from ASP to TMC to JMM to AIADMK. These shows of solidarity of India bloc leaders with Jagan has sparked a speculation on Jagan's political loyalties in Delhi. Is Jagan considering joining the India bloc? Well, so far he's made no such move, and in Parliament too has refused to back the opposition's agenda on a slew of issues. But with opposition leaders now standing by him, could Jagan be considering backing India bloc along the same lines as he did with the BJP previously? Bureau Report, India Today.
Well, no feelers just about yet, but is Jagan Mohan Reddy looking at the India Alliance, or rather the India Alliance trying to woo YSRCP? We'll keep a keen eye on developments there, but let's move on to a shocking case of misogyny coming in from none else but the sitting Chief Minister of the state of Bihar, Nitish Kumar. Nitish Kumar once again stoked big controversy while addressing a woman MP inside the Bihar Assembly. Not the first time Nitish Kumar has done so. Taking aim at RDP MLA Rekha Devi during a heated debate, Nitish said that she's a woman, so she knows nothing, and that she should sit quietly while he talks. Meanwhile, female opposition MPs are up in arms against Nitish's sexist remarks, calling his language derogatory and misogynistic. Women MPs also recalled how it's not the first time that the Bihar Chief Minister has been accused of doing the same.
अरे महिला हो, कुछ जानती नहीं हो, महिला को अरे बोल रही है, कहां से आते? इन लोगों के साथ जो है, ये लोग कोई महिला को आगे बढ़ाया था? अरे हम 5 के बाद न महिला को पढ़ाए हैं, बोल रही हो फालतू फालतू। इसीलिए हम कह रहे हैं चुपचाप सुनो। अरे ऐसे ही बोल रहे, अरे क्या हुआ, सुनोगे नहीं? हम तो सुनाएंगे, और अगर आप नहीं सुनिएगा तो आपकी गलती है।
हम सबके मुख्यमंत्री हैं, लेकिन बोलने का एक तरीका होता है, बोलने का महिला के साथ बोलने का एक तरीका होता है, लेकिन मुख्यमंत्री तो तरीका ही भूल गए कि महिला से किस तरह बात करना चाहिए। तो हम कहते हैं कि महिलाओं को अपमानित करना बंद करें मुख्यमंत्री, महिलाओं को सम्मान दे। हर घर में महिला माँ है, बहू है, बेटी है, बहन है, सब लोग महिला हैं। महिलाओं से माफी मांगना चाहिए जिस तरह से बोले हैं।
बारे में मैटर है, हम लोग जानते हैं महिला के क्या मान सम्मान देते हैं, हम लोग सब जानते हैं। साथ कोई भी महिला तो वैसे ही करते हैं, अगर बात करते हैं। आप हाउस ये देखो कि दोनों हाउस में यहाँ पे लड़कों के क्या बात बोले, दुनिया माना उसका नाम पर हंसा है, क्या बोल दिया मतलब इनका आदत है, दुरुस्त आदत है, हैरसन का आदत।
कितनी शर्मनाक बयान है ये बात। आज हमारे देश के जो एजुकेशन मिनिस्टर होते थे उन्होंने पढ़ाई लिखाई नहीं की थी, और जो उन्होंने मिड डे मील स्कीम की थी शुरुआत, उससे कितने लाखों के बच्चों का फायदा हुआ था। इस तरीके की भाषा का इस्तेमाल करना एक महिला के लिए, वही महिला विरोधी लोग हैं जो भारतीय जनता पार्टी के साथ अलायंस करे बैठे हैं। भारतीय जनता पार्टी एक महिला विरोधी पार्टी है, वो महिलाओं का कैरेक्टर असैसिनेशन कर सकती है, वो महिलाओं के ऊपर टीका टिप्पणी कर सकती है, वो महिलाओं को दिखाना चाहती है कि आपकी जगह बस इधर ही है। लल्लन सिंह जी उन्हीं की भाषा बोल रहे हैं। दुख होता है कि लल्लन सिंह जी तो बहुत सुलझे हुए समझे हुए हैं, इस तरीके की बात करेंगे तो दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है।
All right, we're also going to play that reaction of Lallan Singh from his own political party. Both leaders now been accused of using highly misogynistic, sexist language. Earlier on, Nitish Kumar, attacking an RJD woman MP, said, "Tum mahila ho, kaise baat kar rahi ho?" Rohit Singh, my colleague from Patna, now joining us on the latest. Rohit, it's not the first time that the sitting Chief Minister of Bihar has been accused of making a sexist statement inside the Bihar State Assembly. But Lallan Singh also, and his language, and we're going to just play that reaction as well, coming out. Any excuse which has been, any excuse coming in from the JDU? Listen in to Lallan Singh and we'll cut across to Rohit.
राबड़ी देवी जी का तो बजट पर भी प्रतिक्रिया दे रही हैं। दस्तखत तो कितना लंबा करती हैं, वो कभी उनका दस्तखत भी देख लिया कीजिए। तो अब बजट जैसा चीज उनको कहाँ समझ में आएगा।
All right, Rohit, I want to bring you back into the conversation. What is the JDU saying in defense, especially for the language used by the sitting Chief Minister, where he's actually saying, "Mahila ho, kaise baat kar rahi ho?"
Well, yes, JDU is backing Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar as well as Lallan Singh, and in fact saying that there is nothing wrong that he has said. Nitish Kumar has always respected women all the time. In fact, ever since he has taken up the job of the CM from 2005. But in the last few years, you can see, Preeti, the manner in which Nitish Kumar, one, he has been losing his cool, and number two, he has been making sexist remarks against women MLAs. I remember a couple of years back, he called a women MLA ki aap to bahut sundar hai. There was a lot of hue and cry that was made then. Just last year, when the winter session of the assembly was going on, he made those inappropriate comments regarding men and women about when he was talking about population control. And there was a lot of controversy that was generated on how Nitish Kumar embarrassed, in fact, women legislators while he was talking on the issue of population control. A lot of women MLAs were also sitting just right beside him and behind him. A lot of controversy generated. And now today, we are seeing again, he is making this kind of a comment regarding a woman MLA from RJD this time and claiming that तुमको क्या आता है, मतलब क्या जानती हो, 2005 के बाद मैंने ही तुम्हें सब कुछ सम्मान हम लोगों ने दिलाया है. All these kind of comments that has been made. And then you have...
But for using this language, Rohit, for using this language where a woman MLA is concerned, Has there been anything which has come in from the sitting Chief Minister of Bihar? Because it's inexcusable, because his language is very clear. He's actually trying to attack her on the basis of her gender.
Well, Preeti, it's very unfortunate, but nothing that can be done in this case. Because remember, there has been a series, there has been a pattern where Nitish Kumar has been making sexist remarks against women, but he doesn't come out and give any explanation as to why he made those comments, or was he apologetic about the comments that he has made. And this time also, when Nitish Kumar made those comments against Rekha Devi today inside the house, no reaction coming from Chief Minister, no sign of remorse, nothing, and saying absolutely nothing. So there's no reaction which basically comes from the Chief Minister, and the issue slowly dies down. That is what basically happens. So this time also around, there has been a lot of controversy that has been generated over Nitish Kumar's comment, followed by Lallan Singh's comment in the parliament, where you saw he was making those remarks against Rabri Devi, the former Bihar Chief Minister. But in all these cases, we see that the JDU is backing their party leaders, and absolutely no sign of remorse, no apology coming from these top leaders of the party.
Well, no apology coming in. Once again, JDU hoping that the incident just completely dies down. But inexcusable, the language used by the sitting Chief Minister of Bihar against a woman MLA. Doesn't matter what party she comes from, RJD or JDU, but appalling the kind of language that was used. Appreciate you joining us, Rohit. We're going to come back to you for more updates on that story. And we are hoping that there will be updates on the story, especially where it comes down to a reaction from the JDU. Meanwhile, let's cut across to the national capital. A horrible incident of civic apathy claiming a young life has now left the nation in shock. This time, the incident coming in from the national capital, 26-year-old electrocuted near the Patel Nagar metro station in Delhi on Monday afternoon after he touched an iron gate that had electricity running through it. The accident occurred close to the Patel Nagar metro station. Live electric wires could be seen hanging out in the open. The victim, Nilesh, touched an iron gate that had electricity running through it. He was taken to RML hospital where doctors declared him dead.
बहुत दुख अब का कहे के का सोचल बा का भ गई बहुत बड़ा घटना हो गई
उनका इकलौता लड़का
लड़का में लड़का 100 लड़का में लड़का
देखिए इस पर एक इंक्वायरी ऑर्डर करी गई है मैंने चीफ सेक्रेटरी को आदेश दिए हैं कि इस पर जांच भी करी जाए कि कौन जिम्मेदार है इस प्रकार की घटना के लिए और दूसरे एक्स ग्रेशिया रिलीफ के लिए आदेश दिए
What is turning out to be now a shocking series of incidents that should raise alarm bells in this country of Nepal. Another tragic plane crash in the country, and this time by the local Surya airline plane en route from Kathmandu to Pokhran, tragically crashed on the runway at the Tribhuvan International Airport of Kathmandu. A video has now emerged that shows the exact moment when the plane crashed. It shows the plane swaying before crashing and turning into a ball of fire. 18 people on board have died, while one of the two pilots had survived the crash with grievous injuries.
इस वक्त हम काठमांडू के इंटरनेशनल एयरपोर्ट पर है जहां पर एक बड़ा हादसा हो गया है। सौर्य एयरलाइंस का जो विमान काठमांडू से पोखरा की तरफ जा रहा था वो एयरपोर्ट प्रीमाइसेस में ही दुर्घटना का शिकार हो गया है। जैसे ही टेक ऑफ किया इस फ्लाइट ने, सौर्य एयरलाइंस की फ्लाइट ने, वो तेज धमाके के साथ उसमें आग लग गई। यहाँ पे आप देख रहे हैं पूरे एयरपोर्ट में अफरा तफरी का माहौल है। तमाम सुरक्षा के अधिकारी यहाँ पे मौजूद हैं, जो एयरलाइंस के अधिकारी है वो मौजूद है। सबसे आश्चर्यजनक बात यह है कि एयरलाइंस की तरफ से यह बताया गया है कि इस प्लेन में उनके इंजन में कुछ टेक्निकल प्रॉब्लम था जिसको मरम्मत के लिए पोखरा ले जाया जा रहा था। अब सवाल यह उठता है कि जब इस प्लेन में टेक्निकल प्रॉब्लम था तो इसमें पैसेंजर को कैसे बैठाने की इजाजत दी गई है।